and Gabor Nemet from Hungary at third base. Scorers for today's game are Sven Mühlenberg from Germany, Alexandra Prokic from Serbia, and Strahinja Bošković from Serbia. And technical commissioner for this game, Cameron Hansen of Sweden. Now please rise and honor the anthem of the visiting team of Poland. And now, please honor the national anthem of home team Slovakia. Our field crew took care of the stands, they took care of the field, they took care of the weather, so everything is ready to play ball!
This is the list. Oh, you have list just.
Yes,
And
this is all I
something
have
called.
We are ready to play the game. So first batter for Team Poland, lead-off hitter Jan Brzezinski, number 18. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. It's 11 o'clock and the perfect time for another game in this 2022 European Championship Qualifier group held in Belgrade, Serbia. On a beautiful day on Ada Field. You can see the game is already underway. So Team Slovakia, the home team, is playing Team Poland. The lead-off hitter Jan Brzezinski is hitting, having count 2-1 already. And the starting pitcher for Team Slovakia on the mound, the left-hander Juraj Bartov, number 15. Our officials for today's game are Georgij Dukovic as the home plate umpire, Brian O'Malley, Norwegian, at first base, and Hungarian umpire Gabor Nemet manning third base. We have at least 28 degrees today, really hot day. It's going to be even hotter for the game at 4 o'clock, which features Hungary and Norway. So we have first base on balls for number 18, lead-off hitter Jan Brzezinski, who gets on base. Ball 4, base on balls for Jan Brzezinski. Now batting, number 75, the catcher, Karel Dvojakovski. Dvojakovski now hitting, and swing and a miss on the first pitch. Left-handed hitting Dvojakovski is facing the left-hander, Juraj Bartov. Oh, 1 is the count. Nobody out in the top of the first inning, and just inside curveball. Poland lost their first 2 games previous 2 days. They lost the first day to Team Serbia, 17-5, and they lost yesterday against Norway, 14-5 again. So now they are looking for their first victory of this tournament. Slovakia beat Norway in the first game on Tuesday, and they were free yesterday, so they have scored 1-0 so far, and holding on the first place with Team Hungary, who also has 1-0. Team Serbia has 1-1. Norway also 1-1. This is double play opportunity. Can they turn to? No, only fielder's choice at second base. So lead-off hitter Brzezinski is out at second, and Dvojakovski stays at first base. Fielder's choice. Brzezinski is out on the play. Dvojakovski is safe at first. Now batting, Arik Savitsky, left fielder. Šta ovdje piše, Matej? Kaži mi koje su slova.
Taki.
Pa isti je kurac, znaš. Ovo, koje su slova? Patrick. Oh, and 2 on Savitsky. And nice hit to the left side. Beside diving third baseman for a base hit. So runners at first and second now with 1 out. Beautiful base hit from Savitsky. Runners at first and second for cleanup hitter Simon Garus, second baseman. So Poland is threatening early today, putting runners at first and second with only 1 out. Bartov on the mound for Slovakia. Crafty lefty, but so far Polish hitters decided to show up. They weren't in the best shape for last 2 games, and they are now hopeful to get their first win against favorable team of Slovakia. So early on, after first 2 days of this tournament, Slovakia, Hungary and Serbia put the claims on the 2 spots in the finals. So we should look for the battle between those 3 teams, who will play on Sunday at 2 o'clock here at Ada Field. So if you are close to Belgrade or even right here, please join us at Ada Field to enjoy these beautiful games of baseball in a beautiful setup of Ada Cigania Resort. Simon Garush hit second yesterday. Nice curveball on the outside, called for a ball. Simon Garush hit second yesterday and had much success against Norway pitchers, so they decided to put him down to cleanup spot today. Slick second baseman for Team Poland. Serving as a power hitter today. 2-2 the count with 1 out. We're expecting over 30 degrees today. Hopefully heat will not hinder players playing their best baseball as they can. So let's enjoy this game. And beautiful strikeout for the out number 2 in this inning. Strikeout number 1 from Bartov. Strikeout number 1 for Juraj Bartov for out number 2. Now batting, Hubert Zgorzhinsky, shortstop. Zgorzhinsky had a tough game yesterday, made a couple of nice plays, cutting runners at home, but also made a couple of costly errors, which scored a couple of runs for Norway and gave up decisive lead. It was a 6-5 game in the beginning of the 8th inning yesterday, but in the end Norway had a huge win yesterday, 15-5. Nice hit, but right at the left fielder for out number 3. Line drive to the left field for out number 3. After first half of the first inning, we are scoreless. On the mound for Team Poland, Szymon Dwojakowski. Hitting leadoff for Team Slovakia, left fielder, number 17, Matej Škerlec. So here we go in the bottom half of the first inning with Szymon Dwojakowski on the mound for Poland and Matej Škerlec batting leadoff for Team Slovakia. We are ready to go to underway. Matej Škerlec, young left fielder for Team Ostrava Angels, is going to hit now. Serving as a leadoff hitter today and called first strike. After him, the veteran captain of this team and the manager of Bratislava Apollo, Martin Brunegraf, is going to hit. And the real star of this team, Mario Gottschall, who already hit a couple of home runs on this tournament, had a bunch of RBIs in their first game. Then Michal Puškar, who also had 7 RBI game against Norway. Ball 1. Poland had decent pitching in previous 2 games, although their defense let them down, and poor hitting also. Breaking ball, ball in play for third base, and 5-3 out on this play for out number 1. 5-3 put out for out number 1. Now batting number 10, Martin Brunegraf. Here he comes, the veteran, the captain, Martin Brunegraf from the Slovakian team. Let's see if he can get on base and set the table for Mario Gottschall waiting behind him. So this is some veteran presence for Slovakian team. Later in the game, this might have been the decisive part of the lineup for the Slovakians. So ball 1, just inside. Martin Brunegraf led his Bratislava Apollo team to the victory in the Federation Cup Qualifier held here in Belgrade 2 weeks ago, beating team Vojvodina Novi Sad here 1-0 after extra inning. It was a dramatic game, 0-0 after 9 innings. Beautiful pitching matchup between Anderson Vera and Slovakian pitcher, and it finished with 1-0 victory of Apollo Bratislava. Martin Brunegraf was the manager of that team and also key part of their lineup. And we have a strike. 3-0 pitch automatically is strike, and we cannot explain how that happens every time. Another hit, throw right down the middle, and the hit is smote over the second base for a base hit into the center field. Base hit to the center field, and Martin Brunegraf is safe at first base. Now batting, DH for today's game, Mario Gottschall. Mario Gottschall. It's a German last name for Slovakian player, tough to pronounce with a lot of consonants in it. So with power part of this lineup, Puškar waiting on deck, Gottschall and Brunegraf are setting the table. Not a big lead at first base. He wants the best hitter of Slovakian team to do their job and hit some bombs all the way to the wall. No threat of stealing right now. Not even testing the arm of the catcher. So again, we have 3-0 count, and let's see if this is going to be automatic strike as it always is. And right down it here comes the strike at 3-0. So 3-1 hitters count. So this is a dangerous position if today's pitcher for Team Poland, Simon Dwojakowski, decides to come into the zone again, and he hits the batter with a 3-1 pitch. So we have runners at first and second for Michal Puškar now coming to plate. Hit by pitch. So Mario Gottschall at first base, Martin Brunnegraf at second. And now batting Michal Puškar, first baseman, number 22. Puškar with 7 RBIs on this tournament, leading the bunch in RBIs. He hit a grand slam on their first game against Norway and put them in decisive lead. And here it is again, line drive to center field, and ball drops down. So Brunnegraf is late, and there's a forced play at third base for the first out of the inning, second out of the inning. Oh, Brunnegraf had to freeze himself on the line drive, and he started late from second base, and there was enough time for center fielder to force him out at third base. Force out at third base. Nice play from center fielder. Jan Pružinski now batting for Team Slovakia. Daniel Just. Daniel Just comes up to the plate, batting from the left side with 2 outs and runner in first and second. Beautiful play in center field. There was a low line drive and one hopper right into the center fielder. Brunnegraf had to freeze himself. Another hit through the middle, so they are pushing this ball back, and here comes the run to the plate, and here comes the ball, and this is it, and it's going to be out at the plate. Again, another beautiful play from Pružinski for another outfield assist. So this is the third out in the first inning, and we are still scoreless. Beautiful play by Jan Pružinski, and after one inning we are still scoreless. Now betting for Team Poland, number 31, Albert Wasiewicz. Albert Wasiewicz leading off for Team Poland in second inning. Juraj Bartov on the mound for Team Slovakia. Poland were lucky to get out of the last inning with a couple of hard hit balls through the middle. And now nice hit to the right field, but right at the right fielder for the easy fly ball for the out number 1. Easy fly ball to right field for out number 1. Now betting, number 50, Piotr Swish. Beautiful last name, Piotr Swish. Playing right field today for Team Poland. Batting 7th. 1 out in second inning. 1-1. And nice curveball, just catching the outside corner for strike 1. 1-1. Georgi Dukovic behind home plate. Fastball outside from the lefty. Team Slovakia features some nice left-handed pitchers. And another hit into left field over the head of the left fielder. Off the wall for a double. At least a double. Can he? Oh, it will be tough. And he's just safe at second. Oh, it was a tough play at second base, but he just got under the tag. So safe at second base is Piotr Swish. Hard hit ball to left field for a double for Piotr Swish. And now betting with 1 out, Przemek Sobik, third baseman. Sobik comes up to the plate with the runner in scoring position. Beautiful double for Piotr Swish over the head of the left fielder. And first pitch pop up to first baseman. First baseman is under it. He calls for it. And that's the out number 2. Pop up to first base for out number 2. Now batting, Simon Dvojakovski, the pitcher. Here comes Dvojakovski. We wonder why he don't have a DH for today's game, but they decided to let their pitcher pitch. Even though he's a left-handed, and he throws to the left-handed, and he hits against the left-handed pitcher. So tough time. And ball high. So for all of you that are watching the baseball game for the first time, or you just started following baseball, there are some unwritten rules that say that left-handed pitcher has advantage over left-handed hitter. And this is a strike. Late call from the umpire, but it's a strike on the low outside corner. And count is 1-1. So a lot of breaking balls now from Juraj Bartov, which is what we expect when we see left-handed pitcher against left-handed batters. So the ball goes right into the left-handed batter and then breaks down to the strike zone. So with 2 strikes, be aware, Simon Dvojakovski, because you're going to get another breaking ball. And here it is for a strikeout number 2 of this game and out number 3 of the top of the second inning. Strikeout number 2 for Juraj Bartov, and that's it in the top of the second inning. Still scoreless. Slovakia number 6. The shortstop, Matej Grenjadonski. So we are now in the bottom of the second inning with Grenjadonski leading off. Slick shortstop for the team Slovakia. Already team favorite players because Slovakian bench is always cheering for him when he comes to bat. They love him at shortstop. And ball number 2, 2 high balls. Grenjadonski had some nice hits in their first game against Norway. So little spark plug in this lineup, batting 6th. The Slovakian manager decided to give some rest to their starting catcher Mario Gottschall, and today catcher is Matej Rudohradzki warming up in on-deck circle. So it will be Grenjadonski, then Rudohradzki and Jankovic. Ball, three balls and 1 strike. Nice game so far, pitching duel. We saw some nice hitting over the middle of the field, but now we have a walk. Base and balls for Matej Grenjadonski. Base and balls. Matej Grenjadonski safe at first. Now batting the catcher for today's game, Matej Rudohradzki. So as we said before, Rudohradzki steps up to the plate with Grenjadonski at first base. Nobody out, pick-off throw, and just off the mark, but ball is still around. No chance to get on second base. So to explain to the viewers that are not familiar with baseball rules, the runner can start to second base anytime, but the defense have a chance to put him out if they tag him with a glove that has ball in it. So they will try to throw the ball to the keeper of the base and tag the runner while he is not touching the base. Quick on, one ball for Rudohradzki. And ball high. Lots of balls thrown by Simon Dvojakovsky in this inning. Another ball called low from home plate umpire George Ajdukovic. George Ajdukovic is the best Serbian umpire and also serving their third stint with international baseball. And ball 4. Base and balls for Dvojakovsky. So 2 base and balls is loaded first and second base. Another base and balls. So with first and second base full, here comes Andrej Jankovic, the right fielder. Right fielder Jankovic now hitting 8th in the lineup with runners on first and second and nobody out. And he swings at the first pitch. After 8 balls thrown by Dvojakovsky, he decided to swing at the first pitch and he missed for strike 1. So sometimes you just don't need to help the pitcher when he's in trouble. And Dvojakovsky certainly was in trouble with 8 thrown balls in a row. So another ball, slider high for 1-1.
Soon I'm expecting ESPN.
Replays.
Yeah. And I'll come here when we have a video.
And nice hit opposite field. Chance for runners to score, but they are held at third base. And here comes the throw to the plate, but everybody's safe. At first, second, and third bases are loaded for number 9 hitter Adam Zacko now coming to the plate. Opposite field base hit, and now bases are loaded for Adam Zatsko, center fielder, number 4. Zatsko was used as a leadoff hitter last couple of days, and now he's a second leadoff hitter, batting from the number 9 spot. But he now has some major RBI opportunity with bases loaded and nobody out in the top of the second inning. In the bottom of the second inning, sorry. And wild pitch will score the first run of the game. Yep, runners move up the base, and we have the first run of the game on the wild pitch. First run of the game, Slovakia leads 1-0. So we have first run on the board, 1-0 Slovakia. So Adam Zatsko had the opportunity for 3 RBIs, but now he has only opportunity for 2 RBIs. And ball 2. To explain the RBI is when your team scores a run on your hit. So with run scoring on the wild pitch, no RBI for Zatsko, unfortunately. And he has immediately 3-1. 3-0 count, and swinging at 3-0. Now he has 3-1. Will he have another chance for free swinging? Wojciechowski is in real trouble with 2 runs in scoring position, and ball 4. No, the count is now full. So one of those balls were called a strike previously. So 3-2 is now the count. So full count, nobody out. With runners in second and third, Adam Zatsko, center fielder, is hitting. And ball 4 just high to load the bases again. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded again for Matej Škerlec, left fielder. Here comes the Škerlec, left fielder. And first pitch swinging for a foul ball right back to the backstop. It was a slider, a little bit high, but Škerlec got piece of it. We've seen Brunegraf now picking up the ball and getting ready to hit. Oh, and here comes the RBI the hard way. He was hit by the pitch right into the head, and run scores with bases loaded. This is also the RBI for Škerlec. So 2-0 now Slovakia. RBI the hard way for Matej Škerlec. 2-0 Slovakia. Now batting with bases loaded, number 10 Martin Brunegraf. Bruno. We have a mound visit and some words of wisdom from the coach. So Simon Wojciechowski is in real trouble here with a meat of the order. Brunegraf, Gottschall and Puškar due up next. So we can see some fireworks here, and we can see some runs for Slovakia. This is a chance for Slovakia to lift off and open this game up. 2-0 so far in the bottom of the second inning. And here we go for ball 1, ball high. And another pitch inside for 2 balls. Wojciechowski is really all over the plate with just a few strikes thrown in this inning. 2 4-pitch walks, 1 hit by pitch, 1 wild pitch that scored a run, and now throwing to Bruno, but it's just a high fly ball to right center field. Runner is tagging. Here comes a throw. Oh, just caught by catcher to keep another run from scoring, but sacrifice fly for Bruno Brunegraf, and it's 3-0 Slovakia. Sacrifice fly for Martin Brunegraf. Slovakia leads 3-0 with one out and runners on second and third, first and third. Now batting the designated hitter Mario Gottschall. Mario Gottschall, the big hitter in this lineup, is going to take strike one on the high outside corner. One out, 3-0, and runners at the corners. So runners from third and second tagged. Runner from third scored. Runner on second moved to third. Runner on first stayed at first. The throw from the center fielder was off the mark, but catcher was able to catch that ball and prevent another run from third base scoring. And swing and a miss from Gottschall for 1-2. Still scoring opportunity for Team Slovakia. Runner on third with one out is waiting to score on any ball put in play between the foul lines. So let's see. Oh, swing and a miss for Gottschall for strikeout number one for Dvojakovsky. Strikeout number one for Simon Dvojakovsky for the second out of the inning. Now batting number 22, the cleanup hitter, first baseman Michal Puškar. And first pitch foul for Puškar. Puškar, long-time prospect for Trnava Angels, playing first base and pitching for Trnava Angels for many years in past. Now he's in his prime, hitting cleanup for the national team. And he's their prime RBI man, hitting grand slam in the first game and 3 more RBIs on his another at bat, also hitting with bases loaded. So 7 RBIs so far on the tournament. Chance for another RBI with a base hit. And ball 2. 2-1. 2-1. And here comes the pitch. And smashed through the left side. Greatly hit ball right through the left side between shortstop and third baseman for a base hit and another RBI for Puškar, number 8 of the tournament. So prime candidate for the best hitter and most valuable player so far. Michal Puškar with 8 RBI so far. Base hit through the left side for Michal Puškar and another RBI. 4-0 Slovakia. Now batting number 9, third baseman Daniel Just. 2 outs, runners on first and second, and left-handed Just is hitting. And another passed ball by catcher. This was catchable, but runners move up the base. So we have runners at second and third with another ball from Dvojakovsky. This ball was catchable, but tricked the catcher and went right by him. So another unwritten rule in baseball with the left-handed hitter and the right-handed pitcher. Left-handed hitter should have an advantage, and here it is. The ball goes through the left side and another run scores. So another base hit RBI. They were thinking about going to second, but now they're asking for timeout and runners are safe at first and third. Another base hit RBI for Daniel Just. 5-0 Slovakia. Now batting number 6 shortstop Matej Grenjadonsky. So this is a never-ending threat with the runner at third base every time somebody steps up to the plate. So Matej Grenjadonsky now has a RBI opportunity with a base hit. It's nicely hit balls between shortstop and the third baseman 2 times in a row. Scored 2 runs, and we already at 5-0 Slovakia. So slowly Slovakia is getting away from Team Poland. It's still early in the game. We are in the second inning, but this game is going to get one-sided in no time. This is the third game for Team Poland. They still didn't have the day off, so they are already thin with the pitching arms. Another passed ball, but the runners are staying. Pushkar wasn't aware of it, so he didn't start on time. On the other hand, Daniel Just went over from first to second, so now we have first, second and third full, but we have 2 outs, so nice ground ball will finish this threat immediately. 2-1 the count. And here comes the smash to left field. Left fielder over his head, and this will be a double. 2 scoring. 2 runners will score. 2 RBI double for Matej Grenjadonski, and this is why I said he is the team's favorite little guy. Their shortstop hitting 6 today and delivering 2 RBIs with a nice double over left fielder's head. Nice double for Matej Grenjadonski for 2 RBIs. Team Slovakia leads 7-0 with 2 outs in second inning. Now batting number 11, the catcher, Matej Rudohradzki. As we said, this game is getting away from the hands of Team Poland. 7-0 down already, and they are not slowing down. Team Slovakia, they have runner in scoring position with Matej Grenjadonski on second and Matej Rudohradzki hitting, the catcher. And most of the runs scored with 2 outs, so another unwritten rule of baseball. And nice smash over the head of the center fielder. He goes back, the ball goes off the wall. Another double for Team Slovakia. Another run scores. Did he get him on the foot? What's the call? The call is safe. So we have a RBI double for Matej Rudohradzki. Another run scores, and it's 8-0 Slovakia. RBI double for Matej Rudohradzki. 8-0 Slovakia. Now batting with runner on second base, number 18, right fielder Andrej Jankovic. So this is a carousel going here. They are hitting double after double, putting runners in scoring position each time and scoring a run on every hit. So 8-0 already. Runner at second base and no signs of slowing down. Number 8 hitter Andrej Jankovic now hitting for Team Slovakia. But so far they're already with their 10th batter in this inning. So Jankovic was already hitting in this inning. 8 runs scored in this inning with 2 outs. Runner on first. This is a 12th hitter in this inning, actually. All started with 2 4-pitch walks, if you remember this inning. A lot of pitches for Simon Dvojakovsky already in second inning only. He got out of the first inning somehow untouched, a couple of hard hit balls, but now in second inning Slovakian hitters just got to him and tagged him for 8 runs already, with nothing ending anything sooner with runner on second base. And another swing, foul ball, still 2-2. Pitch inside, just avoided to hit him, and it's 3-2 count. It was close inside pitch from Dvojakovsky. I don't know what to say. Maybe he should have hit him and filled that first base open. Otherwise, with the base hit, another one might score right here. Here it comes. A wild pitch, another. It's ball 4. Runner goes to first base, but the runner moves from second to third. So we have runners at the corners now with 2 outs. And number 9 hitter, Adam Zacko, coming to plate. Ball 4. Andrej Jankovic gets to first base, and Matej Rudohradzki goes to third. Now batting, number 9 hitter, second center fielder, Adam Zacko. So number 9 slot in the lineup is often called second leadoff, so that's exactly what Zacko is. A little fast, quick guy setting the table for the top of the order. It is already 8 runs scored in this innings with 2 outs and 2 runners on base, so many opportunities for Slovakian hitters already in 2 innings of this ball game. Let me remind you of the rules. There is a mercy rule with 10-run differential after 7 innings and 15-run differential after 5 innings. If you're close to Belgrade, please join us at Ada Field and let's enjoy these beautiful games of baseball on this European Championship 2022 qualifier here on Ada Field in Belgrade. Sunny day of July, 28 degrees. A lot of refreshment around the field also, so feel free to come and enjoy the shades of our stands. Ground ball to third baseman and force play at second for the 3rd out of the inning. So this closes it. 8 runs scored in second inning, so 8-0 Slovakia. 5-4 fielder's choice for 3rd out of the inning. 8 runs scored for Team Slovakia. Slovakia leads 8-0. For Team Poland, number 19, Przemek Sobik. No, number 18, Jan Przynski. So here we go in the inning number 3, and top of the order for Team Poland, Jan Przynski coming to play center fielder. High ball from Juraj Bartov. Juraj Bartov already has 2 strikeouts in this game, throwing nicely in first 2 innings, didn't allow any runs. So let's see if Team Poland can find some groove again. They were good in the first inning, put up a little threat, but nothing much after that. And Slovakian offense exploded for 8 runs in the second inning. And strike right on the outside corner, fastball from the left-hander. Right there. 3-1, automatic 3-ball count. We see strike immediately. So let's see a good swing And there it is. Jan Przynski swung on a breaking ball low. And we have a 3-2 now. So payoff pitch from the pitcher. For all of you that are watching the baseball for the first time, it's either going to be ball 4 like it is, or strike 3, but it is ball 4, walk 4, leadoff hitter Przynski. Ball 4, leadoff walk for Jan Przynski. Now batting second hitter, catcher for today's game, number 75, Karol Dwojakowski. And strike 1. As it was the case yesterday with Norway, where two brothers Breccia were pitching and catching, today two brothers Dwojakowski are pitching and catching for Team Poland. And nice pick-off move, they got him, but he's safe, and he's fast, and he will be safe at second base. So the pitcher picked him off this time, but he was really, really fast down the line and got safely to second base before Puškar could have thrown the ball to second base. So stolen base. Stolen base for Jan Przynski. So we've seen now some action from Polish team. Beautiful steal. Pitcher Juraj Bartov picked him off. He saw that he is going. He picked him off, threw the ball to the first baseman, but he was really, really fast and got safely. He wants he wants to be hit by pitch, but he's asking for any help, but he's not going to get any help from the umpires. And I don't know what is the call right now. The umpire wants some help from their colleagues, but this is his call. And Dwojakowski already went to first base, claiming that he was hit by a pitch. Patrick Savitsky is already ready to hit, but I don't know. No, he doesn't give him hit by pitch. He is asking him to return. So he tried to claim that he was hit by pitch, but umpire said nope, didn't touch you. And to be fair, he never tried to move himself out of the pitch. So baseball rules state that you have to show some intention of avoiding a pitch. So he's back to hit again with the ball. With 2 balls and 1 strike now. Runner on second. Nobody out. And runner is going again. Hit and run. It was a breaking ball. And he pulled it. Oh, here comes the runner. Home. And he's safe. Scores the first run for the Poland. Oh, what a base running from Jan Przynski. He stole second. Then he started running to third. Rounded third base. Never stopped and went all the way. Went all the way and scored the run. Run score. Great run from Jan Przynski and RBI for Karol Dwojakowski. Now batting Patrick Savitsky. So nice hit and run from second base. Dwojakowski put the ball in play, pulled the ball to second baseman, which got himself out. He was the first out of the inning, but Przynski never stopped running from second base and scored first run for Team Poland. Another swing. 8-1 Slovakia lead, but Poland is on board with this run. So their leadoff hitter created this run with his great base running, and he showed really, really good speed on bases. He was flying around the bases. And nice hit to center field, high fly ball, but the center field is under it for out number 2 of this inning. So easy catch for the center fielder, and we go to Simon Garush now. Easy fly ball for Adam Zacko, and we now have Simon Garush coming to the plate, number 23. Simon Garush at the plate. Nobody on base with 2 outs. So nice display of some good base running from Poland. Not much of a hitting. And this is a chance for Slovakian pitcher Juraj Bartov to get out of this inning. Just nicked the ball with the top of his bat. It was outside, some slow kind of pitch. I cannot say if it was a slider or changeup. And this is going to be a strike three. This is going to be a strike three. He went, yeah, he is, and that's a strike three, third strikeout of the game for Juraj Bartov, and that's it in the third inning. Strikeout number 3 for Juraj Bartov. In the middle of the third inning, Slovakia 8, Poland 1. We were in the bottom of the third inning. Now batting for Team Slovakia, number 17, leadoff hitter Matej Škerlec, left fielder. Here we go. And we have another pitcher for Team Poland on the mound right now. Number 27, Kasper Chikowski is on the mound. So left-hander now for Poland. And this was a nice pitch, just called the ball. It looked really nice from over here. But called the ball from Georgi Ajdukovic, Serbian home plate umpire. Matej Škerlec batting for Slovakia, and swing and a miss for first strike of the at-bat. 2-1. Left fielder Škerlec gets on base really nicely for their next big boppers coming up. Martin Brunegraf and Mario Gošal. And swing and a foul. 2-2. Really nicely balanced lineup of Slovakia, with speed guys and power guys right where they should be in the lineup. Ball high, and we have a full count now. really nicely organized event here in Belgrade by Serbian Baseball Association. And strikeout from Škerlec right now for the first strikeout for Kasper Šikovski. Strikeout number 1 for the new pitcher for Team Poland, Kasper Šikovski. Now batting, number 10, second baseman, Martin Brunegraf. So Šikovski announced his presence with authority with another first pitch strike, fastball on the outside corner. He struck out the first batter he faced, and now facing the captain of Slovakian team, Martin Brunegraf. Ball 1. Brunegraf has great plate discipline and great contact hitter with some power displayed from time to time. And here it is, ball is just foul down the third base line, and we have quickly 1 and 2. So Šikovski is showing much better performance than his previous teammate was, Dvojakovski. Ball low. Trying to get him to chase this one. And it's a 2 and 2. As I said, Brunegraf has a great baseball eye. Experienced player. And ball high. 3 and 2. Good umpiring so far. We are seeing a nice performance by home plate umpire. And another ball high for ball 4 and the first walk for Šikovski. Base on balls for Martin Brunegraf. Now coming to plate, Mario Gottschall, designated hitter. So big bopper Gottschall with 1 home run already in this tournament. Coming to plate. He's a designated hitter in today's game, which means that he has no position in defense for Slovakia and hits for their pitcher instead. So pitcher is relief of hitting, and the much better hitter Gottschall is coming to bat in his spot. And strike 1. And strike 2 call, a little bit outside, but called a strike for 0-2 count. So as a designated hitter, Gottschall can enter the game anytime in any defensive capability, but in that case, the pitcher from that point has to hit in the spot of the player he substituted. And that is what rulebook says. So we can see Gottschall playing some defense also in this game, but probably not, because they did a great job catching at first base at first game against Norway. So they are saving his legs. But now ground ball, double play ball, and 1 and 2. Yes, the Polish team turned 2. Delay call from first base umpire, but it's a double play ball. So we are out of the third inning, and still 8-1. Slovakia. Great double play turn 6-4-3 for Team Poland, and after 3 innings, Slovakia 8, Poland 1. With Juraj Bartov still on the mound for Team Slovakia. Now batting for Team Poland. Number 16. Hubert Zgorzinski, shortstop. Here we go. Inning number 4 and first pitch swing for Zgorzinski and misplayed by third baseman. Shortstop couldn't get to the ball either, so Zgorzinski is safe at first with the infield single. Both third baseman and shortstop had a chance at this ball, but it was tough hop ball, so Zgorzinski is safe at first. Infield single for Zgorzinski. Now coming to the plate, Albert Vasievich, first baseman. Really, some really tough names to pronounce for Polish players, so every one of you there following this stream, and if you are from Poland, please forgive me if I pronounce some names wrongly, so feel free to help us how to pronounce these names correctly. And here comes the first strike for Vasievich. 1-1. And here comes the runner trying to steal the base, and he will be safe at second base. Nice steal. He stole it on pitcher, got a great jump, so catcher had no chance on this one. Stolen base by Hubert Zgorzinski. Zgorzinski steals second and gets into the scoring position with nobody out. And this is exactly how Poland scored their first run. But it was Jan Brzezinski last time that were flying around the bases. Now Zgorzinski is doing the same here. And he will try to score from second on any ball put in play. But this is strike 3. He thought that the ball was not caught, but it is. So futile running to first base. But the running is never futile, so it's okay. Strikeout number 4 for Juraj Bartov. So now Piotr Swish coming to plate. Also another last name hard to pronounce, so I think it's Swish. And please correct me if I'm wrong. A nice pitch on the outside part of the plate, but umpire said too far outside. It was not looking that far from this angle. 1 out, 1-1 count. And he's showing bunt, and he's pulling back. Ball right down the middle for strike 2. 1-2. So they were trying to move with 1 out to move the runner over to third with a bunt. He pulled it back, got himself a strike, and got himself into 2-strike trouble. And here it is, strikeout number 5 for Juraj Bartov. Strikeout number 5 for Juraj Bartov for the second out of the inning. Now batting, Przemek Sobik, third baseman. With quick 2 strikeouts after initial base hit from Zgorzinski. Here comes Zgorzinski going to third base. And he steals it uncontested, so I don't know if they will score this one as a stolen base or as defensive indifference, which is also an option within scoring of baseball game. Another low pitch for ball 2. So with 2 outs and the runner at third base, there is an opportunity to score the runner even with a wild pitch. They still need a base hit or an error from the defense to score this one. But as we were watching in some movies, as manual says, never steal third base with 2 outs. And here it is, ground ball to shortstop. Shortstop plays the ball and ball gets away. So that's exactly what Team Poland needed. So run scores for Team Poland. And the hitter gets safe on first base with an error from the shortstop. and the first baseman is now hurt. They even stepped on his leg while running, and we will have a little bit of a delay. Run scores for Team Poland. Error from the shortstop, Matej Grędziadonski, and Przemek Sobik is safe at first base. Now batting, number 51, Simon Dvojakovski. So obviously Dvojakovski stayed in the game after he was pitching, so somebody else is out of the game for Team Poland. So we will see who it is and where he is in defense. So he still hits in the number 9 slot, but we don't know his defensive position anymore. And here we go. Try to steal the base, and ball gets loose. So he's safe at second again. So another stolen base for Team Poland. Team Poland find their groove with this base stealing game right now, and they decided to run this. So Przemek Sobik is safe at second. Stolen base for Przemek Sobik. Sobik at second base, and Dvojakovski is hitting now with 2 outs and top of the 4th inning. Breaking ball inside. So there are 3 kinds of pitches that pitcher can throw. Several fastball pitches, several breaking ball pitches, and some off-speed pitches. So fastball pitches are 2-seam and 4-seam fastballs and cutters, and breaking pitches are curveballs and sliders. Off-speed pitches can be changeups and splitters and forkballs, occasional knuckleball maybe. So pretty big arsenal for pitcher to fight against hitter. So it's only on his sole responsibility to choose which weapon to choose to get the runner out. So far we are seeing from Juraj Bartov some fastballs, a lot of breaking balls like curveballs, maybe some slider in it. Difference between curveball and slider is in speed, and curveball breaks down, slider breaks away horizontally. Dvojakovski still hitting with full count and 2 outs, runner second base, and payoff pitch. And swing and a miss for strikeout number 6 for Juraj Bartov. That's it for the 4th inning. 8-2 is the score. Strikeout number 6 for Juraj Bartov. 1 run scored, and the score is Slovakia 8, Poland 2. Bottom of the 4th inning. Now batting for Team Slovakia, the cleanup hitter, number 22, Michal Puškar, first baseman. So we are back at the 4th inning, and now we are lucky to have a guest here in the booth with us. So the Serbian team assistant coach Nick Mitrovic is here with us. Nick, welcome to the baseball game.
Thank you, Momo. It's a great time to be here. It's always a good time to be back in Serbia, obviously, helping out Serbia baseball and, of course, just all of baseball in general in Europe. So this is a very exciting time.
So thank you for being in this game. Just to see, there's a base hit through the left side, and Pushkar will be safe at first base. Nicely hit the ball from Pushkar. Base hit through the left side. Pushkar is safe at first base. Now batting, number 9. Third baseman, Daniel Just. So Nick, you were here with the team since 2017, right? And you know most of the Serbian players. So you helped a lot for the previous 5 years here in Serbian baseball. And I'm sure everybody here appreciates it a lot. So this year we have a little bit different team of Serbian players, but you are still familiar with them. Last night, tough loss against Team Hungary, 8-6. It was a great game, nerve-wracking until the end. What happened in that game? What was your view of that game?
Well, I think we started out pretty well. You got to give credit to Hungary. They put a pitcher out there that had a lot of strikeouts. We just have to put the ball in play a little bit more often. When we did put the ball in play and got an early lead there, you could see that we put a lot of pressure on the defense and we made things happen. But since 2017, our team here has really made great strides. Like you have said, Moma, you've been a part of that as well. We have to thank you, of course, for your efforts and everyone here with Serbia Baseball. It's just a great thing to see that we have a lot of youth coming through, and that was a big game for a lot of our guys yesterday that had their first experience really playing in this 9-inning style of game in the European Championships. So it was a learning lesson for most of the guys, but I think we just have to make sure our composure stays pretty even, and I think we'll do pretty well for the rest of the tournament.
I agree completely. And now, as I said in the beginning of this broadcast, 3 teams claimed positions in the finals on Sunday. So it's Hungary, Slovakia, and Team Serbia. So you already played Hungary, and you still have to play Team Slovakia, which is in lead today 8-2 against Team Poland. Serbia played Team Poland first game and won by a huge margin. So what do you think about these 2 teams so far, what you see from them from the tournament?
Well, Team Poland, you got to give them credit. They battled all the way to the end of the game. They came back a little bit on us there at the end as well. It seems as much as this tournament keeps going on, they keep playing better here. Slovakia, obviously, we've known them since the IBC tournament a few years ago back in Indiana, so we're familiar with them. They're a really good team. They've always had a very good program, but it's good to see, like I said, Poland coming out here, putting 2 runs on them as well. But as you see already here, Slovakia is already putting the pressure on Poland, and Poland is one of those organizations that will probably continue to grow, and Slovakia has really been the same since we've seen them last time. So I've been impressed with pretty much everyone in this tournament, to be honest, and that's what you get here with watching these games for everyone that's at home. First time ever seeing European baseball. It's pretty even, honestly. I mean, sometimes you'll get a game that's 15-1 or 10-0 or something like that, but for the most part it's pretty close, and I always think this is more of a marathon game than a sprint of a game here, especially in Europe. So even though you see 8-2 right now, it can really change really fast, and who knows, maybe Poland ties it in the next inning.
Well, hopefully we will have a tight game here. So Team Serbia has a day off today. Oh, another nice hit to the left side, and this ball gets out of the reach from the shortstop Zgorzinski. So runners at the corners for Team Slovakia. This was Grant Jadonski now at first base, and now hitting number 11, Matej Rudohradsky. Now hitting number 11, Matej Rudohradsky. So with the day off for Team Serbia today, are you getting ready for the next game tomorrow against Slovakia, starting 4 o'clock here at Ada Field? And is there a chance that you can lift the morale of all those young players that Serbian team features right now?
Well, I think the day off comes at a perfect time for us right now. Yesterday there was a lot of emotion. If you watched the replay or you watched it live last night, you could see that our guys are very passionate. That's the Serbian pride right there, Moma, that you know very well. There's a lot of pride and passion, but there's also a time where you need to be calm. And I think the fact that we're not playing today gives us and our guys an opportunity to go out, maybe hang out with each other, get their mind off of baseball. And I think that's what is exactly needed for tomorrow to reset against Slovakia. Because we know it's going to be a battle, and it's going to be a big game for us, because if we win that game, we put ourselves in a driver's seat. And I know all the Serbians here in Serbia and the Serbians back home for us in the States are excited for us to get that win, because they know if we get that win, we control our own destiny in trying to get to the championship on Sunday. So today is going to be a really good day. Coach John Volnich, I think, has these guys ready to go. I think he wants them just to enjoy this day. It's a beautiful day. You can see on the live stream, which Vuchko down there, thank you very much for the live stream. It looks beautiful, but you can see there's not a cloud in the sky. So hopefully our guys go out and enjoy the beautiful city of Belgrade and the beautiful country of Serbia, and they get that passion and pride of being a Serbian baseball player, installed in them right now, and then they'll bring that to the field, and we'll be ready to go.
Nick, you are great as ever, and that's why we all love you here in Serbia. Thank you very much for taking this time to speak with us. We are all honored to have you here. So go and enjoy this beautiful game today on this beautiful weather at Ada Field.
Thanks, Moma, and I just want to thank everyone in Serbia and everyone back home that's watching. I know it's not the best time usually at 4 o'clock here, and back home it's still pretty early in the morning for everyone, but I thank you for watching. And also anyone that's watching from Poland, Slovakia, Hungary, and Norway, we appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch. And I gotta say, Moma, I do some play-by-play at home, but man, you're doing all these games. I have to give you credit. It's incredible. I've been listening every night when I get back to the hotel, so thank you for what you do.
I learn from the best, and you are the best. See you around, Nick. Bye. A great hit to left field, and there's a collision in the left field, but the ball is caught for the third out of this inning. So nothing happens, no run scores, and this is the third out. Nice catch in the left field. Great catch in the left field by left fielder Patrik Savicki. And we are here in fifth inning now. We need to send a big thanks to Nick Mitrovic for joining us in the previous innings and sharing his thoughts about previous games and Team Serbia so far in this tournament. But now we continue following this exciting game. In fifth inning, the score is 8-2 Slovakia, with leadoff hitter Jan Przynski, center fielder, batting for Team Poland. Przynski already showed a really good speed on bases, scoring the first run of this game for Poland, and now he tries to get on base again with 3 balls already. And here comes the automatic 3-1 strike. And another swing and a foul, so count is full now. And ball 4, low and away, just off the plate from Juraj Bartok, and leadoff hitter gets on base. So this is a major base stealing threat right now from Jan Przynski. Karol Dwojakowski is now hitting. Karol Dwojakowski. And first swing and a foul for strike 1. Przynski at first, Dwojakowski hitting, and Patryk Savicki is on deck. Actually, it's not going to be Savicki, so number 13 is warming up on deck to hit for Savicki. So let's see. Number 13 is Franciszek Dudek. He will be hitting for Savicki. And another stolen base for Jan Przynski. Another stolen base for Jan Przynski. So exceptional speed from Przynski so far. Several stolen bases in this game alone. Another, and this is a hit and run, but right into the right fielder, and there's a chance for a double play if the ball gets, but the ball is not caught at second base. There was a chance for a double play, a line drive to the right fielder. He gets under it and throws to second base, but shortstop Grędziadonski couldn't hold on the ball, and Przynski got back safely. Line drive to right field for out number 1. Now batting, new batter, number 13. Franciszek Dudek. So we are seeing Dudek for the first time today, but we saw him yesterday. So let's see if he's in better mood for this beautiful game of baseball today. Franciszek Dudek at the plate with 1 out and runner on second base. Jan Przynski was going on the previous pitch, but it was obviously hit and run, or better just swung at the pitch. Fastball outside for ball 1. Juraj Bartov still throwing good, throwing hard, with a lot of breaking balls. So he's mixing his pitches well, which is the important thing. And here we go. He goes. It's a balk. Oh no. So the home plate umpire called the balk, and the third base umpire called him out. So let's see what will be here as the final decision. So now we're in trouble. Home plate umpire George Dukovic called the balk on this move on pitcher, who turned around all the way, stepped off the pitching rubber, and then threw to third base directly, nailing the runner down, called by third base umpire. So Przynski is still on third base waiting for the final decision. So probably they will gather again and discuss this situation. So here they come. Several situations in this game where umpire needed to gather together and discuss it. And this one for sure is the one of those. So home plate umpire called the balk, third base umpire called the out at third base. So let's see which call will stay. Przynski tried to steal the third base, but the pitcher Juraj Bartov turned, and now they decide it's an out at third base. So he's caught stealing, picked off actually, and we have 2 outs. Picked off Jan Przynski, out number 2. And another strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We have 1 ball and 2 strikes with 2 outs. Nobody on base. And ball in the dirt for ball 2. 2-2. And ball hit high. First baseman don't have a room here, and it's a foul ball. So Ada Field, baseball field in Belgrade, is set up on Ada Ciganlija sports resort here, which features baseball course all around the golf course all around baseball fields. So we are in the middle of hole number 3 and hole number 4, and the ball drops down in right field for a base hit. A little blooper in the right field, and nobody could get to it. Too far away from the second baseman and too close in for the right fielder. So ball gets down and Dudek gets on base. Base hit for Dudek, and now batting. Number 21. Number 27. Kasper Šikovski. So Kasper Šikovski is batting now, the pitcher in today's game. He entered the game for Simon Dvojakovski on the mound, but he entered the game for Simon Garush hitting now. So Savitsky and Garush are out of the game, and Šikovski is hitting in the number 4 slot. Dudek is hitting in number 3 slot. Tapper back to the mound, and there it is, out number 3. 1-3 out on the play, and score still remains the same.
Ne moraš imati izvajane mišiće i biti u vrhunskoj kondiciji da za tebe kažu: ona je savršena. On je atleta. Bez obzira na formu, gde god da se nalaziš. Svaki put kada uložiš ekstra napor, kada treniraš i kada ne znaš da treniraš, daješ sve od sebe i pomeraš granice, možeš sebi da kažeš: mogu sve što zamislim. Aqua Viva Get On, jer život je sport, jedinstveni sastav, maksimalni učinak za život u formi.
What is proven science? At Just Thrive, it's about best-in-class clinical research. It's about supplements that empower users to control their health. These are the elements that make up the foundation of Just Thrive. Our proven, clinically backed, proprietary probiotic removes the guesswork from supplement selection because we've done the work for you to ensure that you're getting the best product possible, empowering you to take back control of your health from a leader in the digestive, immune, and emotional health spaces.
Bottom of the 5th inning now. Now batting for Team Slovakia, number 4. Center fielder Adam Zacko. Here we go in the 5th inning. Adam Zacko hitting for Slovakia and trying to put the bunt. Beautiful bunt down the third baseline, but just foul. So this is strike number 2, I think. So beautiful bunt down the third baseline went just foul. Nice field here at Ada. The ground crew did a good job to keep these lines level. Usually there's some kind of slope down the line, so ball goes either way, probably foul more often than go fair. But this is a really nice level field here. So another pitch for Zacko. And outside curveball, lifted high, will it drop? Tough play for center fielder, but he gets it. Long run for the center fielder, Jan Przynski, but he already showed great speed on bases and also some good speed in field too. Fly ball to center field, caught by center fielder Jan Przynski. Now batting, back to the top of the order, left fielder Matej Škerlec. Leadoff hitter Škerlec now batting, and the wild pitch from the pitcher Číkovský, Kasper Číkovský. Ball 1. Another ball high and outside for ball 2. Another high and outside pitch for ball 3. 3-0 the count on Škerlec. Škerlec a spark plug in this lineup. Always on base for Brunegraf and Gottschall. So 3-0 count. And high and outside pitch for ball 4. So 4-pitch walk for Škerlec. And Martin Brunegraf comes to the plate. Base on balls for Matej Škerlec. Now batting number 10, second baseman, Martin Brunegraf. El Capitano Brunegraf now coming to the plate. Hitting with runner on first. Trying to add to this lead of 8-2 Slovakia. And the bottom of the 5th inning. And inside and low pitch for ball 1. And here comes a swing and a foul. Ball goes out of play. On the golf course, hole number 5. Ada Cigania features a nice beach. It's a river isle, so there's a river Sava on this side, and nicely river lake called Ada Cigania. Pickoff move to the first base.
8-2 for Slovakia. I win.
Also, all other sports have their fields here. So rugby field on the third base side, and some volleyball and handball and basketball fields behind center field trees. So feel free to come here and enjoy in our picnic area here, watching the baseball games and having refreshment in our refreshment bar. And ball outside for 2-2. Brunegraf still trying to extend this inning, and the Polish defense is hoping for a ground ball double play. They already turned one in this game. So the scoreboard has a 2-2. The umpire had 1 and 2, but now it's 2-2 for the umpire too. So many twos. And outside pitch, lifted high for a right fielder, long run for right field, and he drops the ball. Ball tricks him and gets over his head. And Brunegraf is safe at first, and runner moves to second base. So tough play for the right fielder who had a long run coming in. He probably could have some help from the first baseman too, or even second baseman. And the ball drops right in the no man's land for a base hit for Martin Brunegraf. Base hit for Martin Brunegraf. Now batting with runners on first and second, Mario Gottschall, designated hitter. Gottschall, the RBI man for the team Slovakia, is now hitting with runner in scoring position and runner at first. Still double play ball can get Team Poland out of this jam. Shikowski is on the mound for Poland. And some wild pitch or a passed ball. Depends how scorer will see this one. Probably the passed ball. And runner moves. Both runners move to second and third base. So two runners in scoring position for the best hitter in this lineup, Mario Gottschall. Of course, Michal Puškar is on deck, and he has already 8 RBIs of the tournaments. And things are not getting any easier. And nice positioning for the... Oh, great play by first baseman who caught the ball playing in, but decided not to go immediately to home. Instead, he made a secure second out at first base. But the run scored on a play, and another RBI for Mario Gottschall. Another RBI for Mario Gottschall. Slovakia 9, Poland 2. Now batting, Michal Puškar. And ball one, high and outside. So good positioning of the Polish defense on the previous play. Polish coach pulled the first baseman in, trying to prevent the run. First baseman got the ball immediately, but never looked at the runner at third base. Decided, and here's the wild pitch right off the home plate and over the head of catcher. And another run scores. Brunegraf score on this wild pitch for 10-2 Slovakia. Run scores for Team Slovakia. Slovakia leads 10-2. And now Puškar has no opportunity to extend his RBI count. So to finish the previous thought, first baseman should have looked at least at the runner at third base, make sure he's not going, and then decide to go to first base. Instead, he turned immediately to first base, made one out, but the run scored from third. Swing and a miss. So as you can see, the awareness is a big part of the baseball game. You have to be aware of the situation of runners on base, number of outs, count on the hitter, and the score of the game. Another ball going past catcher for another ball. So we have a full count here with 2 outs on Michal Puškar. And ball 4. So Puškar gets on one more time. And this inning keeps going on. Now left-handed hitter number 9, third baseman Daniel Just. Now batting, Daniel Just. Ball high inside from Shikowski. Chichovsky. And strike. 1-1. Most of the runs for Team Slovakia came with 2 outs, both in this inning and in second inning where they scored 8 runs. He's showing bunt, but wild pitch high above his head, which moves Pushkar to second base. So now Pushkar is in scoring position, and 2-1 count on Daniel Just. And we have a mound visit now from the coach. So probably we'll have a pitching change now. We'll be back with you in a moment. Everything remains the same. Chelsea Qualifier, with 2 strikes on today's game, stays on the mound. And we continue this at bat with a count of 2-1. And swing and a miss for Daniel Just. So mound visit in the middle of the count was fruitful. He got himself 1 more strike. And 2 strikes, 2 balls, and 2 outs. And runner on second. Here comes the pitch. And nicely hit ball to the left field and drops in front of the left fielder for a base hit. Another base hit for Daniel Just, and Pushkar moves to third base now. Base hit to left field from Daniel Just. Now batting the shortstop, Matej Grędziadonski. Little Granger now hitting. He already had a couple of hits in this game. So scrappy little fellow playing shortstop. He's showing a lot of potential, flashing some athleticism, but occasionally makes some mistakes. And nicely hit ball to left field, another base hit. This cannot be covered, and the ball goes beside left fielder. One run scores, another run will score. Here comes the play at the plate. So here comes the ball, and he's safe. So both umpires were on this call, and they both called them safe. And the Grędziadonski gets to third base, so this might have been double with a advance on the throw, or maybe they will score as a triple. But really nice play. 2 RBI triple for Matej Grędziadonski. Now batting Matej Rudochradzki with runner at third base and 2 outs. And another visit from the coach. This will mean that this is the end for Kasper Szykowski. He'll have to change him, get him out of the game. So when the manager goes to the mound visit for the second time in the game, he has to pull the pitcher out of the game. So now we will have some pause for the new pitcher to warm up.
Ne moraš imati izvajane mišiće i biti u vrhunskoj kondiciji da za tebe kažu ona je savršena. On je atleta. Bez obzira na formu, gde god da se nalaziš. Svaki put kada uložiš ekstra napor, kada treniraš i kada ne znaš da treniraš, daješ sve od sebe i pomeraš granice, možeš sebi da kažeš mogu sve što zamislim. Aqua Viva Get On, jer život je sport, jedinstveni sastav, maksimalni učinak za život u formi.
What is proven science? At Just Thrive, it's about best-in-class clinical research. It's about supplements that empower users to control their health. These are the elements that make up the foundation of Just Thrive. Our proven, clinically backed, proprietary probiotic removes the guesswork from supplement selection because we've done the work for you to ensure that you're getting the best product possible, empowering you to take back control of your health from a leader in the digestive, immune, and emotional health spaces.
New pitcher for Team Poland. Number 0, Hubert Szeszka. And we are underway with new pitcher for Team Poland, Hubert Szeszka. With Matej Rudohradzki, catcher for the Team Slovakia, hitting. First pitch was right at his head for a ball 2. And hit to the right field, probably a double. There goes the ball all the way to the wall. Right field is running for the ball, gets the ball, and he's running to third base, so he will try for 3. And this is a nice stand-up triple for Matej Rudohradzki. RBI triple for Rudohradzki. Beautiful hit into right field now. Stand-up triple for Rudohradzki. 1 RBI. And the score is Slovakia 13, Poland 2. Now batting for Team Slovakia, new hitter, number 5. Как се зове брой 5? Брой 5 как се зове? Словакия. Нови гараж 5. Словачко. So we have a new hitter for Team Slovakia, number 5. Give me a second just to see his name. Samuel Olekshi. Samuel Olekshi, number 5. Pinch hitting for Andrej Jankovic. Probably will stay in right field for Team Slovakia with this huge lead, 13-2. And this is a chance for some younger players to get a chance to see the opportunity to play in this tournament. So 13-2 in 5th inning for Team Slovakia. Runners at third base and 2 outs. And this is he's hit by pitch. It hurts a little bit, but it will pass away as soon as he gets to the first base. So it is usually like that. And there it is. He's okay. So Adam Zacko is now hitting, the center fielder. Now batting, center fielder Adam Zacko. And the ball 1 for Zacko. Runners at the corners now with 2 outs in the 5th inning, and Zacko at the plate. So new pitcher for Team Poland, Hubert Szeszka, is now having a hard time finding the zone. He gave up 1 triple and hit previous batter Samuel Olekshi. And fly ball to center field. Opportunity for the center fielder Jan Przezhinski, and that will be it for the 5th inning for Slovakia. So 5-run scores, and the score is 13-2. In the top of the sixth inning, leading off for Team Poland, number 16, shortstop, Hubert Zgorzinski. Sixth inning is underway with Hubert Zgorzinski leading off for Poland. The shortstop, a speedy guy, along with Pruszinski, shows some speed already with a couple of stolen bases. And smash to the right field, but right fielder got it. So nice catch from the new right fielder. I cannot see the number. Lined right to right field for out number 1. Now batting Albert Vasievich. Or not. It is Albert Vasievich with number 31, first baseman for today's game. So this is the part of the game where managers are making a lot of changes. So we will have starting lineups are not valid anymore. So we will have to monitor closely those changes, not to make any mistakes with the players. Low, 2 balls and 1 strike. Scoring crew is settled above the first base dugout, so they are not close to our position. So we had to rely on some rosters and see the numbers of the players and therefore decide who is batting at which point of the game. So it would be easier if they are closer. And this is strikeout number 7 for Juraj Bartov. Strikeout number 7 for Juraj Bartov. With 2 outs now coming to the plate. Piotr Swish, right fielder. Piotr Swish now batting. Playing right field today. Having a lot of work already with several balls hit his way. Couple of triples for Slovakia also hit that way. And strike number 2, swing and a miss, foul tip. And swing and a miss for strikeout number 8 for Juraj Bartov. That's it in the 6th inning for Team Poland. We go to the bottom part of the 6th inning. Strikeout number 8 for Juraj Bartov.
Ne moraš imati izvajane mišiće i biti u vrhunskoj kondiciji da za tebe kažu ona je savršena. On je atleta. Bez obzira na formu, gde god da se nalaziš, svaki put kada uložiš ekstra napor, kada treniraš i kada ne znaš da treniraš, daješ sve od sebe i pomeraš granice, možeš sebi da kažeš mogu sve što zamislim. Aqua Viva Get On, jer život je sport, jedinstveni sastav, maksimalni učinak za život u formi. Ne moraš imati izvajane mišiće i biti u vrhunskoj kondiciji da za tebe kažu
Bottom of the 6th inning. Now batting for Team Slovakia. Leadoff hitter Matej Škerlec. So probably the last offensive inning for Team Slovakia, and leadoff hitter Matej Kerlec is playing, and this pitch is called a ball. So Team Poland sees it differently. Hubert Šeška on the mound for Polish team. Nice pitch from him. And this is a ball outside. So top of the order for the Slovakia. Another scoring opportunity for them. And really hard outside pitch for third ball. Matej Kerlec has a good chance of reaching the base again, with strike coming up his way. So 3-1 now. And ball 4, ball high, and Kerlec gets on base. Base and balls for Matej Kerlec. Now batting, second baseman, number 10, Martin Brunegraf. Again, scenario that we saw a lot of times during this game. Fifth plate appearance for Brunegraf already. And he gets the first strike. So Brunegraf, then Mario Gottschall and Michal Puškar. Meat of the Slovakian order. And there goes Kerlec on the passed ball by the catcher. And Kerlec moved to second base. So now with runner in second base, Martin Brunegraf can get an RBI with a signal. High inside. Šeška is throwing hard. And high hit ball to center field, over the center field's head, but he gets under it and makes the first out. The runner tags from second base and gets safely to third. So Kerlec is at third with one out, and Mario Gottschall coming to the plate. Fly ball to center field, moves the runner over to third. Now batting with runner on third base and one out. Designated hitter, Mario Gottschall. Great RBI opportunity for Gottschall, who already collected a lot of RBIs in this tournament in these first two games. But that's his main business to do in this lineup. And slider for the strike. And high fastball for a ball one. So hard fastballs and nice sliders are repertoire for our pitcher for Poland, Hubert Šeška. And another slider, this time a little bit away. Gottschall didn't bite it. It's really high temperature out there on the dirt. And this could have been strike, but called a ball, a little bit inside. Another slider for ball four, sorry. And Gottschall gets to first base. Now Michal Puškar is coming to the plate. Base on balls for Mario Gottschall. Now batting, the first baseman, number 22, Michal Puškar. And slider for Pushkar for ball 1. Pushkar is a big threat. 1 home run, 8 RBIs on this tournament already. So with runner on third and 1 out, there's a chance with a high fly ball to get a sacrifice fly out of this one. Of course, any other fly balls that are not caught will result in another RBI, maybe from first base, and Pushkar can get all the way to second. Weather is hot, ball is flying well, and slider for a strike. Pushkar decides to leave this 2-0 pitch, so now it's 2-1. And high fastball for ball 3. And ball 4, slider outside, and bases are loaded now for Daniel Just. Ball 4, and the bases are loaded for number 9, third baseman Daniel Just. So crowd is gathering slowly here on other field, filling up the stands. We have a first base side stance and also home plate stance. And ball 1 for Daniel Just. Today's broadcasting crew that presents this streaming for you is Petar Čeliković, Ivana Đokić, and director Nikola Vučević. Strike inside corner, just got into it. So we have 2-2 with bases loaded and 1 out in the 6th inning. So with mercy rule on, and ball 4 RBI for Daniel Just, run scores. With mercy rule, probably the Slovakian team only needs to make 3 outs in the top of the next inning, and that will be it. If they manage to do that, this game will be finished. So here comes Genja Donski. Run scores. Score is Slovakia 14, Poland 2. Now batting with bases loaded, Matej Grenjadonski. Donski already with 2 hits in this game, couple of RBIs, triple for him. So lots of production out of the shortstop position and number 6 slot in the lineup. So Grenjadonski with bases full here. Only 1 out. And ball low. And ball high. Slider out and outside. With 3 balls already on Grenjadonski. (3-0), and here comes the RBI for Grenjadonski. It will hurt a little bit, but it will be 15-2 Slovakia. RBI the hard way for Grenjadonski, 15-2 Slovakia. So we will have a mound visit for the coach, probably the pitching change, and we'll be with you in a moment. we have a pitching change now. Pitching for Team Poland, number 31, Albert Vasievich. Batting for Team Slovakia, number 11, Matej Rudohradzki. So several changes now for Team Poland, with Vasievich coming in from first base to pitch. Dudek is now playing first base, and the pitcher Sheshka went to play left field. So first strike for Vasievich. Vasievich throwing slowly now. A huge difference from Sheshka. So change of speed on the mound for, and smashed ball in the left field gap for bases clearing double. So here comes all 3 runs scoring, plays at the plate but not coming. So he will go. No, he will not go. So this is it. 15 run differential mercy rules ends up this game. 3 runs scored, and this is it. 17-2 final score in 6 innings. So we had a mercy rule, 15 run differential after 5. 3 runs scored on this double, and that's it for this ball game. So thank you for watching this broadcast. Slovakia beat Poland 17-2 on the mercy rule in 6th inning. Please be with us again at 4 o'clock and enjoy the game between Hungary and Norway. Tomorrow we expect more action with Serbia against Slovakia at 4 o'clock and Hungary against Poland at 11 o'clock. See you again at 4, so stay with us and enjoy the rest of this July day.